So just giving you an idea that what we need to do in this part. So let me go to the play screen and just analyze that when after every 10 balloons there will be star coming aside with every balloon. Alright, so we need to take care of the position of star so that it may not overlay other balloon, and balloon should come in 3 columns, and we also need to calculate the width of screen, and based on the width of screen we also need to calculate that where balloon should come. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a controller for creating these balloons. We have already included these balloons in my objects folder. So inside the controllers folder I'm going to right click, create object, and I'm going to name it create controller. Alright, I'm not going to select anything inside it right now because I want to create it a controller. Okay, so inside it I need to have about 3 events. First one is the create event, in which I'm going to initialize some global variables to detect the speed of balloons, the scores of our game, and the remaining lives. So let's go to control and drag the script inside the actions window. And inside it I need to add a global variable called global.isCreate to detect if the balloon have been created or not. Okay, and after that I need to create 2 alarm events inside my event window. One alarm event is to create the balloons and star at appropriate position, and other alarm will be used to create and detect that how many lives are left. Okay, so alarm 0 equals to, and I'm going to call it after 13 divided by 30 seconds. Alright, so that's why I've set it 13. So alarm 1 equals to, and these are the values that I have calculated. Make sure you write the values exactly like this. You can also change this value if you want to change the speed or creating your own game, but make sure that it will call the alarm 1 after 1.56 divided by 30 seconds. Okay, so we are done with our create script. Now click on this icon and I'm gonna add alarm 0, and inside it I'm going to create a script, and this is the script there where I'm gonna write a bunch of code. Alright, so let's write that code. I need to write an algorithm for detecting the width of screen and create the coins and balloon at a specific position. Alright, so first of all I need to call this script again and again so that every time the balloon may generate from the top. So I'm going to call alarm 0 equals to, and I'm going to create a global variable global.create. Alright, and inside it global.position equals to, and I'm going to use a random function called let's add floor, and inside it I'm going to call a random function, and I need to get a value from 0 to 3. Alright, to detect the position. If it's 0 it's on the left side, if it's 1 it's on the middle. I want to generate balloons at the middle column, and if it's 2 it's on the right side. Okay, so global dot b underscore color equals to floor, and I'm going to call a random function again, and I'm going to give it value 5. Alright, and this is to detect whether which balloon we want to generate at what position. Alright, we have 5 balloons, blue, red, green, yellow and purple, and this variable will detect that which balloon we want to generate. Alright, and after that I'm going to create a variable, and that's going to have -1. Okay, this variable is used, we are detecting the x position of this balloon so that that balloon may come at the proper position. And right now I need to add few if condition based on the position variable that we have just generated. So I'm going to use global dot position equals to 0, and inside this if condition I need to write an algorithm to find out that if we are at the left side of the screen or not. So for that I can write x equals to room underscore width, and to bring the balloons towards the left side I can divide it by 3. Alright, and it will come towards the left side, but I want to this balloon towards the left border of our screen. So for that I need to divide it by 2 again to bring it to the left border. Alright, and after that I need to use a coin position 1 equals to floor random 2. Alright, and the coin position is that whenever I want to, if the balloon is generated at the left position, then I don't want the coin to come and overlay that particular position and overlay that balloon. Instead I'm using the other position to generate the coin. If the balloon is at the left side, then I'm going to generate the coin at the right side, because 2 is specifying that we are on the right side. Alright, so this is how I'm detecting the coin to not to overlay the balloon. And inside this if I need to add 2 more if else conditions to check if we have picked up coin and we have generated coin or not. So coin underscore position 1 equals to 0 and global dot is create equals to true. Alright, and inside this if condition I need to create a coin. Right now I'm just detecting that the position should be 0 and is create should be true, means this is the time that we need to create our coin. So I need to call instance underscore create room width divided by 2, and it should start generating from the top of screen. Alright, and I will go back -200 so that it may not look like that it has just generated on the screen. Instead it should generate above the screen and after that it should come down. Alright, and what I want to create, I want to create a coin. So here is the coin underscore obj, so I will write coin underscore obj. Okay, and after that I will make the is create dot false, so that we should know that coin have been created and we are not going to create another coin once this whole script is gonna run again. Okay, so else if I'm going to check if coin position 1 is 1 and global dot is create equals to true. Alright, and inside this else if condition I'm checking that if our coin is at the first position and is create is true, then we need to create our coin on the right side of our screen. Alright, so I'm going to copy this one, these 2 lines, and I'm going to paste it below here. I just need to change the position right here, and that would be to bring the coin towards the right side. I can write room underscore width divided by 2 plus room underscore width divided by 3. Alright, this will generate the coin towards the right side. Alright, so this whole code was for when our balloon is on the left side. Now we need to write 2 more if conditions, else if conditions for the balloon at the center and for the balloon on the right side. You can organize and correct this code if you want to decrease the lines of code, but this is how I decided to write the logic for it. You can write your own logic as well. Okay, so after that I'm going to write else if, and I'm going to detect if global dot position equals to 1, and inside it let's copy this whole code. I'm going to modify this code inside it. Okay, so in the X position I'm going to write room width divided by 2 because I want this to come at the center, so it will come at the center. And after that let's add another variable, and inside it I'm not going to use coin underscore position 1, instead I'm going to replace 1 with 2. Okay, and floor random 2, same for the coins, and inside it I'm going to give it a position for the coin, so I will use coin underscore position 2, and after that I will check if is create is true. Alright, and inside this instance create I need to change the logic. So for changing the logic I need to bring it to the towards the left side or the right side, because if the balloon is at the center then we need to generate coin towards the left side or towards the right side. So room width divided by 3 divided by 2. Alright, it will bring the coin towards the left side. Okay, so after that in the else if condition let's change the variable name to 2, and if it's 1 and global dot is create is equals to true, then we are going to create our coin towards the right side, and it's going to be the same as we did up here. Alright, so we are done with this condition. Let's end this else if. So I think that this is the closing bracket of it. This one is for it, so that's good. Okay, and the last one is if the balloon is on the right side, we need to write a logic for creating the coin. Alright, so the last one will be the else if the global position is 2. Alright, so I'm going to copy this whole code and paste it right here. Okay, and inside it I need to calculate all the positions again. So let's find out room width. I'm going to copy this whole code. Alright, and I'm going to paste it right here. Alright, this is to detect that the balloon position is on the right side, and we need to generate coin whether on the center or on the left side. Alright, so that's why we have added the coin random position. It will be detected. It will detect that if the coin position will be on the left side or on the center. Okay, so let's change the variable name first, all the variables, and inside this if condition I'm going to write if coin underscore position 3 equal to 0 and global dot is create equals to true, then instance create, and the y will be the same and the coin obj will be same, and I just need to change the x axis right here. So it is saying that coin will generate on the left side. That's true because balloon is on the right side, so we are generating coin on the whether on the left side. And if the coin position 3 is not 0, means it's 1, then we are going to generate the coin at the center. So I'm not going to write anything right here. Instead I'm just going to write room underscore width divided by 2. So it's going to generate coin at the center of our screen. Alright, so this is bunch of code. Right now I'm just writing code for generating the coin while detecting the position of balloon. Alright, so after that I need to generate balloons, and I don't need to write a lot of logic for it because I already have x position variable right here in order to detect that where to generate the balloon in our screen. So I will use this variable to detect that which balloon have to be generated. So I will use global dot b underscore color, this one. If it's equal to 0, then I'm going to instance underscore create, and inside it I will generate a new balloon at x underscore position minus 200 and red. Alright, so just copy this code and write it below. If the I'm going to press enter multiple times. Alright, I'm going to copy this one again and paste it below. We have 4 if conditions, and I also need to add another if right here. Okay, if the B color is 1, then we need to generate, let's say, blue color. Let's change the name of all these objects first: red, blue, green, and we have purple, and last one is yellow. Alright, we don't need the last if. So let's change these things. If it's 3, if it's 4. Alright, so when it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then generate different balloon at this position, and this position is being calculated inside each else and if condition. Alright, make sure you don't do any mistake and just pause the video and match your code just like I have done right here. Alright, so I'm going to click on this icon, and I need to create another alarm one, and inside it I'm not going to write a bunch of code, but I need to write 2-3 lines inside it. So alarm, I need to call alarm 1 itself, and I need to use a global dot create underscore coin. Alright, and global dot is create equals to true. Alright, so this variable will be used in alarm 0 because it's global. It can be used in other scripts as well. Alright, and create coin means that we need to create coin now. Okay, so if I go back to alarm 0, and you can see that we must have the is create variable. This is where we are detecting that we need to create our coin or not. Alright, so let's click on it and click OK. Let's add 20 on it. Alright, no, this is a controller. I don't need to add a depth on it. Instead, I need to add depth on actual objects. So click OK. Now I need to create another controller to detect the speed of balloons. Alright, so I'm going to create a controller, and I'm going to name it speed underscore controller. And inside this I need to have a few more events, and these events would be like we need to add few variables inside it. So let's add a create event, and inside the controller let's drag a script, and inside this script I will add global dot speeds equals to 15, global dot create equals to 18, and global dot create underscore coin equals to 180. These are the variables. I have already calculated these, that when we want to generate our balloons and what should be the speed at start of the balloon. Okay, so let's save it. And another event that we want to have right here is the step event, and inside the step event we are going to keep on increasing the speed of balloon, but I'm not going to do right now because I want to test my balloons are actually generating at the proper positions and they are moving downside. Okay, but before that let's come back to our actual balloons. Okay, if I double click on any of these balloons, alright, and inside it we have 2 events. Alright, the first event is the create event, and inside it I have added image speed equals to 0 and image index underscore index equals to 0. Alright, and inside the step event I have another script, and inside it I have set the vertical speed of this balloon equals to global dot speeds, and this speeds variable I have set inside the this obj speed underscore controller. All right, I need to just open this up. So this is the speed variable. Just click it and click OK to reflect the name change right here. All right, so right now I need to test this one. All right, I'll click OK. Let's save this project and I'll click on the play screen, and inside it I need to add those controllers. So I'll click on it, click controller, and I will select create controller. Okay, and then I just need to click anywhere right here. Okay, so this controller have been added for this particular view, and I also need to select my speed controller, and let's add the speed controller right here as well. All right, so our controller have been added. I need to click on this icon. There are instances of other tiles outside the room. Should I remove them? You can switch. Okay, let's open this up. The error was that I need to bring these objects in my view. All right, so let's bring all these objects in my view. Okay, so now let's click on it. Now it's being saved. So let's save the project, and I'm going to run this file. I hope that it should work. If not, there must be some error variables. So let's click on start, and I'm going to click on pop me. Okay, click on it. There is a blue balloon, yellow, purple, green, yellow, purple. All right, so our code is working fine, I think. All right, the coin is not coming, so we need to check out that what's the problem with the coin. The problem is that coin is generating at the top, but we haven't added vertical speed for coin inside our coin object. If you look at this coin object right here, open this up, there is nothing inside it. It has no vertical speed. We also need to add a vertical speed to it so that we may have a movement of coin. So let's first close this one, and I'm going to create event, and inside the control let's add image speed first equals to 0.5. all right, let's save it, and I need to have another event that is a step event, and I'm going to drag a script inside my script window. All right, and inside it I'm going to add a v speed to it, v speed, and I'm going to add a same speed as it has for balloons. All right, and after that I need to destroy this particular instance, the star, when it goes out of screen. So it's moving towards downside, so I need to detect its y position. If y is greater than room underscore height plus 200, then instance underscore destroy. All right, we also need to add this condition for these balloons as well. So let's copy this code. Okay, this one. If I go to blue, this is the create, and inside the step I need to have that copied. So okay, we have a red inside the step. Let's paste that code inside every position, every script of every object. Okay, so this is the green one because I want all the objects to destroy itself once it goes out of screen. All right, so I think I need to change the value. This is right now 200. So before that I just need to check that out. So let's save this project and play it. Alright, so our game has been started. Now we need to click on start and pop me. Now the star should come at the proper position but not overlaying the balloons. Okay, so star has come and we have the balloons, and we are not looking it's being destroyed, but all these objects are getting destroyed when these are going out of screen. I also need to add that code in my purple that I haven't added yet. Okay, so I haven't added any click event right now on any of these balloons, but our game have been started working without giving control to users. That is a missing part. So first let's go to purple step and paste it right here as well. Alright, so now what we need to do, we need to add a click event on these balloons, and we need to pop these balloons. So let's go and do that. So let's open up the coin underscore object first, and I just need to add an event inside it. That is our left pressed event, and inside it let's bring up the script, and inside it I just need to destroy this one. Okay, destroy. Alright, I also need to add sound inside it, but I'm not going to do it now. So now we also need to destroy the other balloons when we will press the balloons, but with that we also need to start the animations of those balloons. So I'll click OK, and I will open up the blue balloon, and inside the step let's first add a click event. Left pressed, control and drag the script, and inside this script I need to increase the speed of image. So image underscore speed, earlier I set the speed of image to 0. Alright, but now when I will press that particular balloon, right now we have a blue balloon opened, so we need to give it some value, and all the images inside this object blue balloon will start animating. Alright, with this value. Alright, so I have set this value, and inside the step open up the script, and inside it I need to detect if we are reached to the last index of all the images in this particular object. Alright, and if we reached, we have 7 images inside each balloon object, so we can check if image index equals to 5, then we can destroy this balloon. Alright, so I'm going to copy this code and paste it in every step event of my balloons. Okay, so let's save it in green, save it, save it as well, and the last one is the purple. Alright, let's save it and click on it. But there is another thing that I want to add is the left click event. I didn't add the left click event on all these balloons except this blue one, so I also need to add event, mouse left pressed, and go to control, drag the script, and inside this script I just need to start the image speed equals to 0.5. Alright, let's copy this one, and let me check if it was 0.5. Left pressed, image speed 0.5. Okay, so open this red one and create an event. Left pressed, go to control, drag this script and paste this image speed 0.5. Alright, open up the green, add left pressed, control, drag the script, and I'm going to paste this one. Alright, open up the yellow, mouse left pressed, control, drag the script and paste this one as well. Alright, so click OK. We are done with the purple. Alright, so let's save the project, and now we should have a click event or a pressed event on all those balloons, but we haven't added the sounds yet, but it will work pretty well. Let's go and run this out if it's working fine. Start, pop me. Okay, So guys, you can see that there is no sound, but our game is working fine. We have the animation of balloons, and when the animation ends, our balloon gets destroyed, and we have the click event on the coin, the star as well. Alright, so I hope that you have got the idea. This was a kind of difficult part for creating these balloons at specific position and creating detecting the position of coin as well. Next, what I want to do is I want to add the sound, I want to add the scores in my game, and I want to detect the lives, that if the 5 balloons go down, and then our game should end and we should navigate to the end screen. And there are small other things as well. We have the pause functionality, we have the go to main functionality. I'll do one by one. So next I will add the score functionality in our game. So let's do that.